As many people know, the Diocese of Salt Lake City is labeled as a mission diocese. That means that we're a diocese in the United States that doesn't have a large Catholic population, nor do we have a lot of Catholic resources like institutions of higher education, houses of formation, things of that nature. And so we benefit greatly from those Catholic groups and organizations that give us the support we need to fulfill our ministry and to fulfill our mission to proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ, to live the gospel here in the state of Utah in the Diocese of Salt Lake City. And so we're very grateful to the Congar Institute because they provide us the necessary support that we need as a mission diocese. They give us the tools and the ability and the experience and the staff that help us to educate, to catechize, to form, and to allow our people to grow in the Spirit and to grow as leaders themselves in taking roles of responsibility in our Catholic diocese. I've been in the diocese now since March of 2007, which is roughly around when we began our relationship with the Congar Institute. And I can't tell you how very pleased I am with that association and how much the Congar Institute has really helped us as a diocese. I think that one of the main ways in which the Congar Institute has helped our diocese is in our pastoral outreach. As many know, the Diocese of Salt Lake City comprises the whole state of Utah. That's almost 85,000 square miles. As we say, there may be a lot of people at point A and a lot of people at point B, but there aren't many in between A and B. So there's wide open places in Utah, although most of our Catholics are situated in the Wasatch Front, the valley here in Salt Lake. Nonetheless, pastoral outreach is extremely important for us, particularly in rural Utah, and particularly because we have, of course, a shortage of priests, and because there's so much to do in the church. The church is so alive and so vigorous here in Utah, in our Diocese of Salt Lake City, that we have a lot to do, and pastoral outreach is really one of our main activities, one of our main missions, reaching out to people on a whole variety of levels. And that's a level that the Congar Institute has helped us greatly, because to have people that are going to reach out to other people, to have leadership in the parishes, leaders who are going to reach out to others, they have to be properly formed and educated themselves. They have to be provided an atmosphere in which they can reflect and in which they can consider how the Lord is calling them to serve and to study their faith and to know about the faith and to be intelligent about the faith and to be able to respond clearly and accurately and in a pastoral fashion to people. The Congar Institute has helped our diocese to provide this kind of pastoral presence throughout the state, throughout the diocese. And this has been very, very helpful and a wonderful thing for us. One of the very important ways in which we've partnered with the Congar Institute has been our lay ecclesial ministry program. This is a very intensive program in which lay people come together for a period of about 4 years to study the faith, to reflect together, to be taught, to be inspired, to really go deep, to do a deep dive into the faith, and to really allow the faith to take hold and to really have an impact on these individuals' lives, and for these individuals in turn to have an impact on others in our church. And so we've really, I've relished and our association with the Congar Institute in terms of our lay ecclesial ministry formation programs and the Emmaus program, which is the Spanish version or the Spanish-speaking version of that. So the Congar Institute's been very, very instrumental in helping us with this program and helping to empower us to provide this program. We have within our own diocese many of the resources we already need, priests and deacons and laypersons who are competent and able to be formators in these programs, but the Congar Institute gives us the necessary depth. Helps these people, these leaders in the diocese to be more effective. In particular, I would like to say a personal note, to give a nod to Father Wayne Cavalier. He's been a great resource for us personally. He's been in the diocese a lot. And he comes here frequently to teach, to celebrate, to rejoice with us as we commission people or ordain the deacons. And he's a very well thought of and well loved priest in our diocese. He's a Dominican. We can't lay claim to him, but still we consider him one of our own. He's a real part of our diocesan family, and he's very, very welcome here. He knows it, we know it, we love to have him here. He has a very gentle way about him. He really lives the gospel. He's a very effective priest. He's a wonderful son of Dominic, and he's been a real big help to us. And I count him as a friend and someone that I can turn to for help, someone who's helped me in my own ministry, who's been very inspirational to me as bishop. And so I really commend Father Cavalier and the Congar Institute, and I know that they will continue to be a big help to our church throughout the United States. Another important area that the Congar Institute has really helped us in has been our planning process. We are, as I speak with you today, we are working right now very aggressively and excitedly on our planning planning process for the diocese. We're developing a pastoral plan which is very intricate and involves discerning the work of the Holy Spirit in our diocese. It involves seeing how the Spirit is working in our diocese, and to really be in touch with what we often call the sensus fidelium, the Spirit working in the people of God, and to discern the Spirit's work in our midst, to make plans. Where is the Spirit calling us, and what are our goals, and how are we going to achieve those goals, and how will we know that we've achieved them and been successful? And the Congar Institute's been a real big help for us in this. It's a huge undertaking, particularly the first time. And so we've asked Father Cavalier and the Congar Institute to guide us through the process, and they have agreed to do so and have been doing so now for some time. And we're going to begin it in the fall of 2014. And it promises to be a very exciting and important time for us and for our particular church. And I have a great confidence that with Father Cavalier's leadership, that it's going to be a very successful process, and that it's going to really reap much fruit for us in our church. It's important to remember that all of these programs, whether that be the permanent diaconate, lay ecclesial ministry, pastoral planning, these very specific areas in which the Congar Institute has helped us, this is a direct assistance to our priests, to our deacons, to our parish leaders, and our lay ecclesial leaders. Again, we need more priests, we need help, we need support. And the Congar Institute and what they're doing is giving that support directly to our priests. I've heard our priests tell me how much they appreciate the Institute and how it's really had an impact in the vitality of their parishes, and how our association with the Congar Institute has really been a great boon for us. So this is not just something that sounds good on paper, but it's had a positive impact on the day-to-day life of our parishes, and it's really helped our leaders, particularly our priests. And that's yet another reason why I'm so grateful to the Congar Institute. I remember about 2 years ago or so, I was, some of the Knights of Columbus took me fishing up, I think we're up at the Green River and at the Flaming Gorge area, beautiful part of our state and our neighboring state of Wyoming. And one of the members there, as a matter of fact, he was very kind. He put me up in his trailer there. He had a little private room in one of those recreational vehicles. And he was reading a book there in his little kitchenette there, a little table. And I said, "Oh, what are you reading, Bob?" And he was studying. He's a member of the lay ecclesial ministry program, and he was studying for his next class, getting ready for the next meeting. And I was impressed because here we were, a little day off, and he had his homework with him. But I was really impressed because he was really excited about it. You could just see how alive he was with the faith, and how much he was enjoying his classes, and how this was having a real positive impact on his life personally, and how much he looked forward to being of service to the church once he was commissioned. And so I went away from that experience even more grateful for what the Congar Institute is doing for us, seeing firsthand how it's had such a very real impact on the lives of the participants of the LEM program, and seeing very concretely how the Congar Institute is really providing us important help and support in our mission diocese.